Hi, I'm Rob Benson, and before this video starts, I'd like to talk to you about a very serious problem in America today. Back in the 80s when I was growing up, it was believed that plastic bags would keep babies fresh and safe from harm. However, in 2002, the CDC determined that putting babies in plastic bags would suffocate them. Therefore, they put these warnings on the bags. Please, please, do not store your babies in plastic bags. I've lost 2 of them myself this way. Again, do not store babies in plastic bags. It does not keep them fresh. Thank you very much for your time, and back to the video.
Retro Rock plays everything.
Time for the new game room tour. Well, it's not a new game room. It's actually just been organized, and I'm ready to show it to you. If you remember the old ones, actually, both this one and the one at my old house were pretty darn messy. Things were stacked like 3 or 4 deep. This is a much more organized attempt at it, and is largely due to these racks. I want to give a big old shout out to Vidjagamer, who has a great video I'm going to link down below on how he made his racks. I've made them before, but I never came up with that spacer idea he came up with to keep the heights level. It would take forever to do them. Basically what he does is he cuts a piece of wood to the size he wants the shelves, makes 2 of them, and lays the shelves on top of each other as he attaches them. Saved me a whole bunch of time and made this a lot easier to do. So definitely check that out and follow that, because man, that's a big improvement in productivity. Anyway, if you look, the backs are actually open. I kind of wanted it that way so that it wouldn't be so, I don't know, it's kind of overpowering anyway, but I wanted it to be a little bit less. There are, if you look, some areas that are covered, and that's largely so I can attach it to the wall easier. And let's back up a little bit here. Way back. So that's a pretty big shelving area and much less messy. Important thing right here, please do not let your babies play with bags. I really am against the use of baby toys made out of plastic bags. Nor should they be helmets. Just wanted you to know. Alright. So anyway, what's on here? Well, on the top is basically boxed video game systems. Some are in there, some aren't. Some arcade stuff on the top, you know, mini arcade things. A little bit more Famiclone, Pac-Man. Let's go down a shelf. There's a little bit of 3DS stuff and DS stuff. And just random stuff, which I always do. Here is my Dreamcast Games. Don't have a lot of them since the big purge of 2013, but it's coming back. A little bit of Famiclone. There's, you know, just stuff everywhere. Here's my Ps2 collection. It goes, if you look, it goes all the way to the back there. Hey, remember when I said I wasn't collecting PlayStation 2 stuff? Yeah, liar. A little bit of Sega Saturn here, Sega CD. There's Heimdall. I just picked that one up. Going down, there's some card games that I really like. By the way, if you ever get a chance, this one, Conquest of the Stars, is freaking great. We play that one quite a bit. Resistor's quite good too, but it's a 2-player game, so it doesn't get played as often. Usually if I have people over, I have like 4 or 5 people over, so that works better for that. GameCube stuff. I don't keep a lot of GameCube stuff. You know, fake fake Vita. Regular Sega. Master System stuff. Some Genesis stuff. There's some more Genesis stuff down below. 32X. Ooh, I gotta reorganize that. Anyway, Xbox stuff not organized yet. Really? Oops, sorry. Xbox stuff not organized yet. My PlayStation 1 collection goes all the way across here and into the back. It's a pretty decent PS1 collection. It's not complete, but it's getting closer. My little bit of NES stuff. NES has never been a huge focus. Famicom stuff. You know, I guess NES is a focus if you count Famicom stuff. There is some discs here, some more Genesis stuff. I keep my Genesis multi-cart elsewhere. I'll show you that in a minute. Some SNES stuff. Controllers. There's my Atari collection, which just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And there is a little bit of ColecoVision over here. Vectrex stuff. Down here is N64. Some more DS games. Definitely not my whole collection. I'm building a rack for the DS stuff too. And the handheld stuff. There's my Atari Lynx and its cartridges. Man, I'm talking a lot. And Atari 5200 stuff shoved in the corner over there. Down here, that is a Sega Saturn in a rental case. PlayStation, some other crap. Drone, which I got for Christmas. Miscellaneous joysticks and stuff up here. Oculus Rift. And here's my little handheld collection. There's actually a lot more to it, obviously, laying around, but there is a chunk of it. I'm working on that, and I'm probably going to put like a Game Boy sign back there, or some kind of light, and then beef it up a little bit with some of my other stuff. Oh, by the way, this is another new pickup. That is red Game Gear, and this one's in really good condition. See, the screen looks really good on that one. Putting a backlight on that one, since it's in decent condition. BitBoy coming up in a video. Some Mario stuff, more arcade stuff, and finally back up to the top. But wait, there's more. Of course there's more. This is where the consoles live now. Much better accommodations than the old one. I used to have a rack that just went all the way up to the top. Didn't work very well. Nothing's really hooked up yet. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to add a couple more rows to this side so I can sneak a couple more consoles in, because the whole idea of this was that I'd be able to display more consoles, and sadly I didn't really get enough room to display everything yet. Although the stuff that I had shoved like 2-3 deep, well, now it's all out in the open, which is kind of nice. There's my Vectrex over there. I like that one. A little bit of GameCube, but everything's a little bit more organized. Notice how Nintendo has its own row, Sega has its own row, and then we have kind of the random stuff. Atari was going to have its own row, but the 5200, it only fits in one spot. So, and then like stuff like the ColecoVision TurboGrafx take up a lot of room, as do these. So, is what it is. But anyway, I've got some cables coming in and some upscalers and such to help clean up this. I'm probably going to put a small corner shelf right here for this control board. Or else down here, I think down here. Then run it up. And it'll also store some of the other stuff. And then we got my PS2 Neogeo Arcade machine, which, you know, is a, a consoleized MVS. And some more PlayStation stuff. Dina 2-in-1, which is now working. If you haven't watched the updates on that, that is working fine now. In fact, it's almost my favorite ColecoVision at this point. Gemini, Atari 2600 Junior. I'm going to be bringing out my regular Atari 2600 that's in storage right now. And I'm also going to be bringing out some other stuff from storage that I can now fit in. I think when I put these other racks in. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, that is pretty much it. If you haven't seen the place before, there is of course a storage overhang over here. And there is where I do most of my recordings. And here is a bunch of crap that I haven't stored yet. And I'm going to have to find places for. And then junk hang on the door. Also, I have some room here. So I'm hoping maybe I'll put another rack in over here if I need more room. Anyway, that is it. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, do me a big favor. Give me a thumbs up. And subscribe for more. That was horrible.
Retro Rocks Gaming Videos.